salamat ng friend na mga officials ng National Hog Farmers Liberation Corporation na pinangunahan ng Chairman, si Rene Valeria. Of course, ang ating masigasig na nag-organize ito, si Dr. Dillon, mga ibang officials po, mga magbabagoy, mga stakeholders, so drug companies, meat processing, meat importers, mga kasamahan po sa agriculture, Livestock Development Council Director, Dr. Carlos Mendoza, Dr. Mesh for the National Inspection Commission, and the rest. Of course, the youngest presidential, and maybe who knows, the Barack Obama of the Philippines, Senator Chiu Cudero. Mga kapuso, mga kapamilya, magandang tanghali po sa inyong lahat. I came here to represent the DA, Secretariat, who is now abroad for a very equally important mission. And in fact, he should represent the President. So I would make this speech, although I was allowed to interject my thoughts, not contrary to the speech, of course. President Gloria Macapagal-Arroyo and the Department of Agriculture, we wish to thank the National Federation of Hog Farmers for once again spearheading this annual event. Maraming salamat sa inyong patuloy na pakikipagtulungan sa amin sa kagawaran ng agrikultura, kagawaran ng magsasaka upang matupad ang ating nilalayong mas malakas at mas magaling na industriya ng pag-aalaga ng baboy sa bansa. The year 2008 was a particularly very difficult year for the hog industry, the Philippine agriculture in general. Hog production for the first 3 months of 2009 reached 454,900 metric tons in live weight as against 442,700,000 metric tons during the same period of 2008. In terms of value, the industry grows 38.8 billion, reflecting a 10.6% growth of the same quarter. Today, therefore, we gather to reaffirm our shared aspirations and bring all that we have learned together to the very heart of our duties as we confront new and more complex challenges. As you are aware, the battle against H1N1 is still raged around the globe. The World Organization cumulative tally as of May 19, or maybe as this morning, reached around 10,000 positive from the H1N1, and around 4 countries involved, and more than 79 deaths as of this morning. I think according to a local news. Luckily, the Philippines, the country, remains free from new influenza virus, according to the DOH. Our local government partners for the small and large ruminants. We used to have 100 artificial breeding centers in the Philippines, but because of a law that emasculated the BEI into the Staff Bureau in the late 80s, all those artificial breeding centers that were directly involved in breeding the native pigs in as far as Vitali, certain barangay island in Zamboanga, has been very effective. For now, we are all done. It is now one of the priority programs of this government to revive all those breeding centers. We will carry on our promotion of food safety and modernization by encouraging good agriculture and husbandry practices, even as we work to benchmark our progress against the best in the world. But we are beaten to a code by the OIA because of technicalities. This is why we were consulting your group as early as last week in April, so that if we agree to improve vaccination, since most of you are only vaccinating breeding swine, that is 10% of the hog population in Luzon. If we don't agree to withdraw vaccination before June, maybe we can get accreditation of the whole of Luzon free from food and mouth without vaccination. So the category now is we are in between free without and free with vaccination. But we are disqualified for the freedoms for regions 3 and 4 for free vaccination because of our vaccination program. We must go back and retrogress if we want that application. We should vaccinate 80% of our animals, but we cannot do that anymore. We are withdrawing it. So we need your decision. It should be a collective effort by the health industry so that in due time, we can get a recognition for international freedom to put up the whole of the zone without vaccination in May 2010. Our initial aim, of course, is to place under surveillance 6,000 pigs from backyard swine farms in 566 barangays across Luzon as part of a long measures to rid the country of this virus, Ebola response. However, such expanded surveillance and monitoring work would depend on the number of test kits the U.S. government could send to Manila. We have written Ambassador Kenny regarding this request, and accordingly, Ambassador Kenny responded positively, but it would take some time before the real kits arrive in Manila. Since it is the responsibility as an exporting nation to guarantee the quality and safety of our products. As to the H1N1 virus, the following precautionary measures had already been laid out to shield the country from the disease and avert the growing pork scare as a result of the imposition of ban. It is very clear you can't get A1N1 through eating pork. So first, we carried out stricter border controls despite the assurance that it did not come from food animals or from pork. Second, we have lifted restriction on the use of swine influenza vaccine. We have lifted the restrictions. Before the drug company can release vaccines for swine influenza, they had to get the clearance, or they had to get the farm requesting and have it approved by the PEI, and it will take another 2 weeks before you can release the vaccine. That is no longer the case. Anybody can vaccinate swine influenza so as to suppress the re-emergence of this disease. Para lang mo ang mabantayan natin ay yung novel one na galing sa Mexico, H1N1. So we continue to suppress the outbreak of the common swine influenza by the PEI making vaccines available at any given time. On the industry claim or the removal of the tariff for feeds, this is indeed a touchy that needs the widest consultation possible. In tandem with those initiatives, we will sustain the vigorous implementation of the GMA corn program to attain self-sufficiency by 2010 or within the soonest possible time. This year, the DA has earmarked 400 million or half of the National Corn Program proposed for 2009, financing programming of 817 million pesos to undertake major initiatives meant to raise the quality and the quantity of corn produced. These initiatives include the establishment of post-harvest facilities such as corn pulp dryers, shielders, and provision of farm mechanization support such as 4x4 tractors and shallow tube wells. Our aim is to raise our corn harvest from 6.93 million tons in 2008 to anywhere between 7.2 to 7.4 million metric tons in 2009 and 7.69 million tons in 2010. I think this figure includes the white corn. What the livestock industry needs as per population is that we need something like 4.5 million metric tons of yellow corn annually. In all, we assure you that the DA will continue to formulate, monitor, and evaluate government policy programs to sustain the growth of the livestock industry and build alliances with stakeholders through dialogue and consultation such as this. Kailangan po natin ito para mas mahusay nating mapag-aralan ang mga issues at problema na hinaharap natin at makapagbuo ng pangmadaliang aksyon at pangmatagalang strategiya na sasagot sa mga pagsubok sa ating pinakaharap sa pagbabayan. Muli, maraming salamat po at mabuhay kayong lahat. Thank you and good day.